Cuphead and the Delicious Last Course, one of the most iconic DLCs released in gaming over the past years, and some of the most iconic bosses in gaming. Just like we did with the base game, we're going to be ranking these bosses from easiest to hardest, some of which are very fun but not difficult at all, and some are difficult but massively overrated as a whole. But let's not waste any more time, let's get straight into the video. And starting off at number 7, the easiest boss in the DLC, we're going with the Angel and Devil boss. There's someone who clicked on this video, didn't even know this was a boss till right now. Feel bad for you. Finding out that boss was a thing, it was a great journey. But overall, this boss is super easy. You stare one way the whole time, and then when the beam from behind comes at you, you look the other way, split second, turn back, and you just rinse and repeat that. It's pretty easy, pretty boring as well. But on to number 6. And coming in at number 6, the first boss you're supposed to face in the DLC, we're going with the Moonshine Mob. The first and second stage are Isle 1 levels of difficulty. They're so easy. You can stand still for most of them and jump up and down and maybe dash. You don't even need to move your joystick. But that third phase with the anteater or the mammoth, I don't know. It looks like a mammoth, probably an anteater. It's swallowing up all them bugs. I'm not a biologist, so I don't know. But it is a little difficult. You'll sometimes, he'll tongue poke you. But besides that, it's a piece of cake. You'll get hit once or twice, and then you will easily win. And coming in at number 5, kind of surprised me. I have the Glumstone Giant. On my first playthrough, he probably would have been a bit higher, but as I'm replaying the game to get a better take on the bosses, he's very easy. Crackshot decimates the first phase. Second phase, Roundabout destroys it. And then the third phase, I don't even know what the third phase is, but it's so easy where you go into his mouth. And I just want to say, it looks like they, the Cuphead devs just grabbed this guy off the street, but I hate the Glumstone Giant. On to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have the Howling Aces. And the first phase, easy. The second phase, somehow even easier. And I know there's gonna be some dude in the some geek in the comment. Dude, you're literally getting hit on in all these clips, man. Yo, I'm not trying to perfect the game. I'm saying who's the easiest to beat. But then that third phase, tell me why I gotta turn into a spider. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer. The other why do I have to turn into her to fight this boss? Because I have to twist my neck just to see and move properly. But again, you're gonna get hit once or twice in that final phase. And besides that, it's a piece of cake. And at number 3, we have Mortimer Freeze. I think that's how you say his name. And this shows the level of difficulty in the DLC. It's not that bad. But this guy is the most easy, hard boss ever. His moves are so predictable. But they're so predictable. You just you dull your senses for a second, turn off your brain, and you somehow get hit every single time. That was my problem. I don't even know, because every moveset this guy has. First phase, super easy to dodge. Second phase, super easy to dodge. Third phase, again, pretty difficult to dodge, but I would just turn off my brain for a second and get hit by this guy. That's why I have him so high, because he took more attempts than the other bosses. Coming in at number 2, we have Esther Winchester. I don't know how to say her name. The cow. That second phase is so annoying, where she starts dragging all the cash, all the loot back, and then the banks start falling. You gotta be locked in for that. And then the hot dog phase is just insane. It's so fast paced. You just get caught every now and then, and it just builds up. All phases, besides maybe the first, are all reasonably difficult. And coming in at number 1, the final boss of the DLC, we have Chef Saltbaker. And I'm going to be honest, in terms of total difficulty, he is overrated. There's going to be some... Dude, you literally have him number 1. How's he overrated in difficulty? Because people be putting this guy top 5 in overall bosses in gaming, which I think is crazy. But that first phase is so bad. And then that fourth phase is equally as bad. Second and third phase, it's a little break between the first and the final phase. But yes, he is very difficult, but not as difficult as some people make him out to be. But make sure to comment what you thought on the list, who your hardest boss was, and thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more.